Well, greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Coming to you live from the iPad. And you know what? Scotch me time. That's right. Scotch me. Oh. Normally I have it neat, but tonight relaxing, deciding to have it on the rocks. And why am I partaking in this beautiful adult beverage? Well, believe it or not, it's 7 o'clock right now. I have just finished editing tomorrow's Asian News Weekly. Now, I started at 1 p.m., so it's taken me 6 hours to get through it, and that includes going through the two phone interviews? Forget. 2 phone interviews, I think, this week. But more importantly, during the day, we had aerial exercises by not only, I think, Osan Air Force Base, which is to the south of me, but the Air Force Base near Seru Station. So as I'm trying to record the podcast, jets, F-18s, flying directly overhead. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But I got it done. And this is actually going to be a little bit of a longer podcast. It's 38 minutes. Normally I shoot for 30 minutes. And I actually had to cut out an entire story, which I was kind of bummed about. But then it would have been closer to an hour. And I do try to keep them to about 30 or so minutes. But I'm having a blast with the podcast. I miss making videos. And to tell you the truth, if today hadn't been a holiday, it's Hangul Day here in Korea, the celebration of the creation of the Korean written language, I wouldn't be able to do this video because I teach until late on Wednesday. I come home, have to record, have to edit, and usually I just power through it. So I wanted to make a quick video to say thank you for all your support. You guys really are awesome. And I'm going to try and figure out a way to do some more videos. Last night I was on 2.5 Oyajis because Victor, get well. Victor was sick, so Hiko and I hung out and talked news for an hour. It was a lot of fun to do that, both geeking out because of the news. But the podcast is just consuming so much time, and I'm having a blast doing it, so much so that I actually made it a business. That's right. Asian News Weekly is a legit business. It's in Arizona. It's an LLC. And I did that for a number of reasons, mainly because I plan on taking this to the next level. Yeah, the next level. Cheers. Let's cheers to the next level. And to get well, Victor. So it's a lot of fun, having a blast. We're coming up on the midpoint of the semester, so we're getting ready for midterms. And I have to tell you, the students this semester are a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun in class, a lot of joking around, and it's just a joy. Truly is a joy to teach. But I will confess, my passion has shifted. For a long time, I was all about teaching. But right now, my passion really is on the podcast and broadcasting and news. With the 3 different shows, I learn so much. And I really enjoy the stories that I can tell, the people that I get a chance to speak with. Just amazing. And it's a great deal of fun. So Monday through Thursday, I got the Asia Brief coming out first thing in the morning. Then on Wednesdays, I have Asia Now, and tomorrow I get to speak with. I'm not gonna share it, but when you hear Asian News Weekly, which will drop tomorrow afternoon, well tonight really, just a couple of hours, there's something that happened here in Korea, and Hiko and I actually talked about it last night on 2.5 Oyajis. But I get to speak in greater detail about that, and I'm really excited about that because it's a huge issue. It affects me personally, because of what I do. But I'm really interested in focusing on that. I got another podcast coming up later down the road about the Cold War and the China Seas, and just so much fun. And we have a guest coming in just a short while, and I can't wait to have a friend back here in the apartment, go around to some special places. It's going to be fun. So, more importantly, while I have you on, one of the places that I always take my friends, if we have time while we're here, is to go up to Soraksan. That's right, Soraksan, Sorak Mountain in Sokcho. My favorite place to see the beautiful fall colors of Korea. But tomorrow morning on EBS Radio, that's right, EBS Morning Special, we got Travelogue, my weekly corner, my weekly segment, and we're talking about Soraksan. We're talking about the fall colors of Korea. And I tell you, I love it. I love it. You sit down in front of a microphone and you just love it. Yeah. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I've talked about me. I want to know about you. So this is the question of the video. Please put this down in the comments. Here it is. Didn't think about it ahead of time. Normally I do, but I didn't. But let's do it this way. What has been something that you have always wanted to try, but you are either too nervous or too afraid to actually go that extra step and implement, to actually do it? I, way back, did not want to do a podcast. I've said this many times. Did not want to do a podcast. Finally got down to it. And here I am, spending pretty much every moment of my free time podcasting or working on the shows. And I love it. And if you would have told me a year ago that this would be my passion, that this would be what really resonates with me, I wouldn't have believed you. But it is. And if I would have never taken that step, that leap of faith to just do it, I wouldn't be here. So I want to hear from you. What are you thinking about, but quite haven't pulled that trigger to start? All right, I got to get going. I got to write the copy for this and send it out to the different newspapers and get it up on the sites and ready for iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn, and all the other nonsense that podcasters have to do. So have a great evening, my friends, and we'll catch you next time. So as always, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, but most of all, be awesome.